This is Flora and Fang. It's a new game by Flynn's Arcade Publishing. It's a lot like Donkey Kong 3, if you've ever played that. It's got a little bit of Bobble mixed in with it. So let's check it out. All right, we're going to play the very first level. You see, it's very much like Donkey Kong 3, where you have to shoot the bugs with spray. But there are some differences here. Quite a few, actually. All right, so you can jump around. You can actually pick up these pumpkins that you're protecting and move them. So if you want to move them all into a certain spot, and then you slam into them like Bobble. You see there. So I'm going to put my pumpkins right here. I want to make them all come to me. I see there, I just got that balloon, the letter S. That spells out bonus, and once you do spell out bonus... Oh my goodness, there's a B. Once you spell out bonus, you actually skip the level. You automatically like beat the level, and you enter a bonus level. So it's a way of getting through tough levels. Like for right now, I could avoid the O if I wanted to, and I could go to, say, a level I haven't been very good at, and hopefully that O will show up, and once it does show up, I get to skip the whole level and continue on. So it's a nice little option they give you there. Did I beat it? There we go. And you definitely want to grab all the coins because there are upgrades you can make. As you get further into the game, you can go to these stores where you can buy the super sprayer. Makes it spray a little bit further. Red sneaker, go fast. I don't have that yet. Hearts, extra heart containers. I do have 2 of those, so you start with 3. Coin magnet, I don't have that yet. I don't have this trap. I do have these 3. And what happens is, when you have these guys down here, every time you jump, the trap will appear above your head, and you can press the button to drop it. So that's where a little tower defense comes in here. You can put these things anywhere you want on the screen, and then they will kind of help you out by taking out some of the bugs. So that's one thing to remember. Every time, once you get these guys here, whenever you jump, another trap will show up right above your head, and then you just press another button to drop it. There are bosses in this game. There's one at the end of almost every world. This is the first boss you come across, World 1. It's a big worm with a big eyeball. So guess what you do? You shoot him in the eyeball. And again, you have enemies coming around trying to take out your pumpkins. I'm going to set some of the traps up here. Oh, jeez, I took a hit right off the bat. All right, there's 1 hit. See, he has to take 10 hits. Whoa. Missed him. These guys are not easy, man. Now his eyeball's closed. I don't know why he closes his eyeball. I don't know how to get him to reopen it. He's kind of waited out as far as I know. Still collect the coins. Remember, if they get all your pumpkins, these guys, it's game over anyway, so. Whew, just trying to avoid it from getting hit here. Alright. He's been hit 5 times. And moving down in this game is great. You just, push down and you seamlessly just go down. There's nothing tricky about it. You don't get caught on anything. See, I'll go up here and just boom, boom, boom. Controls are great in this game. Oh, I just took a hit. He's got 3 hits left. I have 3 hits left. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Look at this guy. Come on. Oh, only 1 hit left and he's gone. Uh-oh. Here he comes. Hey, I hit him, didn't I? Oh, I could have swore I hit him in the eye. Got him that time. So there you go. There's the first boss taken out. And let's get the treasure. Now there's several worlds to go through. You've got Castle Grounds, Home Sweet Home, the Mushroom Forest, the arcade, which is my favorite, and I'll be showing that here in a second, Sweet World, and Desolate Terminus, which I believe is the last one. I haven't finished this one yet. This is a really tough one. All right, now let's take a look at the arcade world. First up, it's Donkey Kong. Very recognizable. It's just in looks only. Like, you're not trying to get to the top to save anybody or anything. Nothing like that. It's just the levels are made to look like, you know, old arcade games. And in this one, Donkey Kong. Very cool. All right, next one up is Follow the Dots. Of course, this is Pac-Man. Now, it doesn't work the same way as Pac-Man because the walls in Pac-Man turn into platforms, as you can see here, which is really neat. You're still doing the same objectives. You got to keep the bugs away from the pumpkins. You can still pick up the pumpkins, move them around. You can still get your bonus letters, all that good stuff. All right, then we have Flora's Factory. I don't know if this is based off an arcade game or not. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below if it is. My thought was that maybe it's just an original version of some sort of arcade game. I don't know. Let me know, because I'm not 100% sure on this one. All right, the Pipe Basement, or Mario Brothers. As you can see, again, it's just strictly for aesthetic purposes. There is no POW, nothing like that. But it's just cool to see. You can't go through the pipe, nothing like that. Still the basics. Save your pumpkins. Shoot the bad guys. Bad Ape Jungle. This is a little bit like Donkey Kong Jr. You can do a little bouncing. I'll say this, sometimes your traps, whenever you jump up, sometimes they get in your way. See, I got all the way to the top. Doesn't do you any good. There you go, Donkey Kong Jr. Now, guess which one this is? Oh, a bunch of cursing and pyramid. So, we're going to play some Q*bert. You know what's funny about this? Okay, so you can see that actually changes the colors of the tiles. But what's interesting is once you play this for a little bit, the controls are crazy good. You don't have to fight that, you know, the weird thing with Q*bert where everything's kind of on a diagonal. They somehow have mastered it. And I don't know how, but they've done it. There you go, Q*bert. All right, next up is Ice Mountain. What a strange one to have. Yeah, don't get hit by the icicle. It's not good. But what a strange choice here. They've got ice climbers. It's ice climbers with better jumping physics. So that's a good thing. All right, there you go. Ice climbers. All right, and here we have Night of the Harvesters. As you guys said, that is Space Invaders. But this one's one of the more interesting versions because of the arcade levels. Graphically, it's a little bit different. And you still collect, you still attack things. But look how frantic this is. This is crazy. And in this one, you have to get rid of all the invaders. You see below the score, it's showing you exactly how many you have left. So yeah, this is very cool. This is one of my favorite levels in the whole game. So here we go in the final world. I've finished 2. I got 1 left to go. Let's see if I can get that bonus. I'm only missing the O. Let's see if I can do it. Now, one thing I'll say is this last world it's very tough, man. And someone already got. Oh shoot! There's the O. There we go. We got the bonus. Awesome. Now you go to a bonus level. So I've cleared this. I don't have to play this again if I don't want to. I can go to the next level, which is awesome. It's kind of a way to cheat the system a little bit if this game is too hard for you. All right. So there's a couple of different levels of bonuses. There's this one, the match 2. There's another one where you're kind of bouncing up and down, kind of floating, trying to collect coins. And the object is to get a star here. What's cool is you flip over 2. You get 3 chances. Alright, not doing so good. And then I lost. But let's say I did get a couple of matches. Those stick for the rest of the game until I've cleared this board. And so once I cleared the board, then it starts over again. So that's a neat little feature right there. And like I said, this game's really tough. So if it's too much for you to handle, that bonus tip I just gave you there is a pretty good way to do it. But the best way to get through this game is 2-player. And if you don't have if you don't have a second player, then that stinks. But let me just show you why it's so good. So let me pick just some random level here. What's cool is, so you stay as your character and you keep all of your power-ups. Like, see, I still have 5 stars or 5 hearts. The second player has 3 hearts. Now, as you go, if you die, you can just press the button and come right back. And as far as I can tell, it's unlimited lives. Let me just show you. Let me see if I can kill myself here real quick, just so you can see. See? I'm trying to kill myself, and I can't do it. Second player got the O. All right, so let me see. I'm going to just fall off one more time. There. Now I press plus to come back. And here I am. I'm back, and there's like unlimited. So if you have 2-player that are doing this, you can get through this game pretty quickly. So I highly recommend 2-player if you can do it. So bottom line, what do I think of this game? I think this game is fantastic. I think it's one of Flynn Arcade Publishing's best games. It's got great arcade gameplay. Controls are terrific. I love the graphics, the music. I like pretty much everything about it. The only gripe I really have is towards the end, like that last section. I feel like the levels are getting a little bit too difficult and too long. Actually, if it wasn't as long, it wouldn't be as bad. I just felt like you're kind of stretching out a little bit. But other than that, I have no complaints. Game's fantastic. I really like it a lot. So check it out if you want to. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.